So yes, it was 105 today. Texas heat is brutal. And for those of you that want to make fun of how I lift, yeah, I know I bend it too far back. But my back hurts, man. Anyone that's working construction, and you know how it is what it is. 21, back pain. It's just normal wear and tear. So because I'm an apprentice, I haven't had a lot of experience, and this was my first time working with a cast iron project by myself. So I actually had to go cry to my foreman a couple times today asking for help. When I first started, I had actually already messed up. I measured the pipe up and down, and I forgot to add the 1/8 for the couplings, so I was already off and I had to cut away the metal. And then for those of y'all that don't know, failing is just gaining experience. Like, all the best plumbers, I guarantee you, have failed way more times than me and you, so it's just a learning experience. And just listen to this. That sound is like magical. But yeah, if you fail, like, that's okay. Like, I guarantee you, every plumber, everyone ahead of you, everyone with more experience than you has done everything you've done. So just be willing to learn and just don't give up. And then right here was one of the most challenging parts for me. So I actually had to get that cast iron pipe right across to that black cast iron pipe that you see right there. So I was told to use a santee. We decided not to cut the framing because of the copper piece that was extending out right in front of it. And I also found out that getting couplings on when things are already set is so much harder than when you're setting it. So get it right the first time if you do have the opportunity. Like, 100% get it right the first time. I think about like the service and repair and like how y'all manage to fix this when it's already set. Like, I'm struggling, and this is brand new construction. Like, it's hard for me to like even fathom how you guys do it. So for y'all that work on cast iron here in the States, because I think that's only in the States, kudos to you. Like, that's science down to a T. You're gonna see me just put my hands down, rest my hand against the wall because I was just done. And then turns out that all of that was actually for nothing because it wasn't even where it needed to be. Now, this is an important tip for those of you that are newer, but for those of you that aren't and are more senior, then you already know what I did wrong. So you want to have less pieces than more. So right here, if you notice the first time, I actually had a bunch of little pieces connected, but you don't want to have a lot of little pieces because a lot of little pieces means a lot more places for potential leaks, even in the future. So do your future plumbers a favor and give them less opportunities for where a leak could occur. So right here, I was about to put another small piece, and then my foreman was kind of like, oh, hell nah. And he told me to put a longer piece, and then he explained what I just said. So I learned something valuable by making a mistake. Unfortunately, that's the next mistake right there. When I cut that pipe, it had a ridge so bad that when I had put it on and we had ended up like putting on the coupling, it leaked when we tested it. So there was a lot of mistakes that day, like a lot of mistakes. And then the worst part was that wasn't even like the last mistake. That was just a mistake that came later. I forgot the couplings. Like right here, I just forgot the couplings, and I just want to like jump off the ladder. It was just, it just got on my last nerve. I had forgotten the couplings, and then I come onto this, and it's just not sitting right. Like, it just looks crooked. Like, you don't have to be a professional to know that doesn't look right. Your pipe should not be bulging in the middle, and I just had no idea how to fix it. So I was like, let me put this hanger back on, it'll probably like pull it back in place. That was my like next reasonable thought. And I put it on, and nothing. It does actually nothing. It does not fix my problem. So at this point, I just like go cry to my foreman. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, it's been a long day. I'm confused, I don't know what to do, and I was so frustrated. So I actually end up leaving it to my foreman after I try one more time, and he addresses it and fixes it because I just couldn't. I gave it my best, but sometimes experience is just everything. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching. If you counted up all my mistakes, let me know how many that was.